Apple hit refresh on its product line this morning with new offerings for the iMac, the Pro, and whatever this is. So what should you buy or skip? Our TechCrunch staff weighs in from Seattle, New York, and SF.
Well, we had a lot of new Apple products today, and I think the biggest news, especially for folks who are in an IT shop or who are doing a lot of designing, a lot of video, that sort of thing, I think the Mac Pro with up to 12 processors is really going to be killer. The Mac Pro hasn't been updated for, it seems like years. I'm still running on one that runs like a champ, and to be able to bump these things up to, I don't know, 12 processors straight is amazing. I mean, they're really, really pricey, which is kind of a big deal. But if you get one, you can keep it for, I've probably had mine for 4 years now, which is kind of crazy.
So today Apple announced the Apple Trackpad, the Magic Trackpad, which is basically like the trackpad that you get on a Mac Pro or a MacBook Pro, but it's detached. It's a Bluetooth thing. It's battery powered by two AA's, and I think that's great because Macs have the best trackpads in the world. It's unquestioned. I wrote a whole article about how nobody has good trackpads but Macs. But this time it's a little weird. It's a cool product, but it's a little weird because if it's portable, you know, it's not like you're going to bring it along with your MacBook, which already has one of these trackpads, and I doubt it's compatible really well with other laptops like an Acer or something like that, or a netbook. So it's not really clear who this is for. Desktop users, I guess, who don't want to use mice, but mice are still really, really handy.
So my favorite one, we've already gone over the really impressive stuff like the trackpad and all that good stuff. The thing I like is the solid state drive, because when I bought my 27-inch iMac in December, I couldn't get one. And for anyone who's ever actually used one, the performance gains are huge. You can boot up an application or a dozen applications in a couple seconds as opposed to watching all of them bounce in your dock for a long time. The price point is a little pricey. It's about $600 to swap your 1 terabyte drive for a 256 gigabyte solid state drive. But if you plug in an external drive and use the solid state as your boot disk, I think you'll be pretty impressed.
And what about this, Apple's new battery? An innovative charger, or just a trap for Apple fanboys?
So they also released this battery charger, which really is kind of non-news. It's a battery charger. It charges 2 lithium-ion batteries at a time. I believe they're lithium-ion, and apparently it's some sort of innovation that it basically shuts itself down when it's done charging, so it doesn't waste energy. But really, I mean, battery chargers aren't something that you leave in the wall trickling energy. You put the batteries in, you charge the batteries, and then an hour later you come back and you take them out and you put the charger back in the drawer. So it's kind of an empty innovation they've made there. But if people want a white battery charger that matches their Mac stuff, then they can feel free to pay $30 or whatever it is, even though you can get one at the grocery store for $10.
You know what? I just am not going to buy it. Maybe I will if it looks really cool. I don't really know too much about the battery charger. I don't have very strong feelings about any battery charger, to be honest.
In terms of the charger, I didn't even look at the charger. It was kind of stupid.